at the core of what I do, I call myself a performance improvement specialist. So everything that I am engaged in, I constantly look for ways to not just improve myself, but also help those that I work with, that is my clients, also improve themselves in whatever it is they do. That's the core of what I do. So be it software development, be it web marketing, be it parenting ideas, be it not relationship now, but the aspect that has to do with men's rights advocacy. I'm constantly looking at how to help individuals and groups improve the experiences they have. So this new podcast you're listening to is yet another attempt I'm making to share my insights about marketing. These are not insights that are gained from any business school or anything of the sort. They are insights that are gained from experience of doing it and doing it the hard way, falling flat on my face for more than 10 years before I finally got it right. And when I'm saying I got it right, I mean I got the art of selling without meeting people face to face. Right? Selling to total strangers before I finally got that art right. Okay? Like Bob Dubin would say, I've cracked the code. It's not bragging when you actually can deliver what you say you can. You know, like Muhammad Ali said, he said it's not bragging if you can prove it. So this is about stating making a statement of fact. I know how to sell, and I know how to sell to people remotely without ever needing to meet with them. And I can sell repeatedly to people. It doesn't matter what part of the world they are from. I've made sales to people in different continents using the web without ever needing to meet them. Some of them I never even had to make a single phone call to or receive a phone call from. So definitely there's something I know. And that thing that I know, I've put at the disposal of my clients. And my clients are beginning to get the same results. Every single one of my clients who is willing to do the work the way I describe and follow my guidance closely will not just get the kind of results I get, will get even superior results to those I record. All right, so this voice note you're going to listen to is an actual recording I sent to a client. He's not even Nigeria, but he's a Nigerian. And the reason why I decided I needed to share it was I thought about what I said in there, and I said, this is something that more people need to hear. Because a lot of people feel that marketing is something that should be outside of them. This preamble is important. But if you want to skip it, I think on your screen you should be able to see where I've indicated where you can go straight to the message, to the actual recording. But I'm telling you this because this preamble will help you understand the mindset that led me to send that message to this gentleman. Right? Too many people feel that they will come across as being arrogant or not being articulate enough. It's one of two things. Sometimes they feel, oh, if I'm putting myself too much into my marketing, people will think I'm trying to show off. I'm trying to make myself look bigger or kind of impress or brag or be too loud. So they want to act humble. When you want to use the kind of system I promote and that I implement for clients, the web marketing system, you have to embrace being your own self-promoter. You have to you have to become comfortable with being the one that blows your own trumpet, but you blow it in a responsible way. You don't brag and look or sound conceited. No, what you want to do is communicate the authenticity of your brand and of your person, so that you connect at an emotional level with people in a manner that leads to conviction, in a manner that inspires trust, and therefore emotionally enables that person to reach out to you and feel that they know you. The minute you achieve that kind of connection with a potential buyer or a prospect, there's a very good chance that you can close that sale when eventually you have to communicate directly with one another. That is why many people that come to me or to my clients after encountering the web marketing system that we use to promote the brand of the client, they actually come with a feeling that they know that this person can help them, and they are talking with a level of familiarity that is even sometimes that you're taken aback. I still get shocked at the level of familiarity people demonstrate when they come to talk to me after encountering my marketing messages. This is the reason why I realize that it's not something that they teach in schools or textbooks or things like that. This is something you have to experience to understand. And that's why I offer these insights. You listen to what I said to this gentleman and you'll see the value in what I'm saying. You need to understand that your marketing has to become personal to you. It has to communicate the essence of who you are. You've got to put yourself into your marketing. If you don't, you will not connect at the level you should, and therefore your ability to close your sales when eventually people that encounter your marketing reach out to you will be limited. Make your marketing more personalized, and you will achieve greater marketing success. Listen to this recording. Listen to what I said. There's a bit of it in my language. Well, sorry, I couldn't even offer to transcribe. I've been extremely busy recently. So when I'm doing most of these things now, I just try to put them out there and just auto-schedule them. So it's likely you're going to be listening to this because it's been auto-scheduled. I cannot offer translations, but a lot of what I've said is in English, and many of the things I said in Yoruba, I still paraphrase myself in English as well. So you will not really losing much if you don't understand my language. So just by way of perspective, why did I send this voice note to him? It was because I had sent him a video trailer that I had prepared using his voice over a set of slides that had photographs, a lot of photographs and information about the solution he offers to clients. All right, and when he listened to it, I will watch the presentation and of course watch it with his voice playing over the slides. He then sent me a voice note saying he was just wondering, he liked it, but he was wondering whether or not that he felt a bit uncomfortable with his voice being used. He didn't think it was so convincing and he would like to seek a third opinion. And I said, well, go ahead and seek a third opinion. But I told him, based on my experience, that I listened to it and I knew that the way he came across in the recording was just perfect. I didn't originally plan to use his voice, but the way he sent me that recording was a recording he sent in response to my request for him to answer certain questions about what he did. And I saw that the way he answered it was perfect. If people were listening to that as they were looking at all the visual stuff he had sent, which were also kind of information and education that designed to support the process of communicating the value he could offer to clients, potential clients, I saw that if I combined the two, it would be a more compelling message. So I told him, I said, this thing is actually perfect. The way it's being used now is the way your voice should go. And actually, there's nothing wrong with using your voice in this way, and it's just okay. So I had to reassure him by then elaborating a bit more about the fact that you need to personalize your marketing. So I offered him some more information, and that's what I'm trying to share with you now. I just feel that recording is something that more people need to listen to. If you're trying to do your own marketing, don't go abstract, don't go academic, go personalize, go storytelling mode. There's more to come in this series. I'm going to be talking about how you should market yourself by looking deep inside of you as against looking outside of yourself. So listen to this, and then at the end, if you have any questions, reach out to me using the contact details on the screen. I wish you well. I'm glad you actually brought this up, because this is one of the things I actually share with my clients. The system I develop and implement for clients, that's the strength of the system. The more it sounds like you, the more effective it is in marketing you. There is a man whose material I used a lot to start up. I'm going to send you the book. I sent it to others. I don't know why I didn't send it to you. It's a publication he gave out free. He used to sell it, then he began to give it freely. His name is Michel Fortin. He's a French Canadian. And the book is titled Power Positioning, 10 Commandments of Power Positioning. I need you to read it. Don't just read bits and pieces, but I think you should try and see if you can. I mean, you can sit down in one stretch of maybe 2 hours and just consume the whole thing, but it will really help you. One of the things he recommends, and it's not just him, there are others have followed, like Bob Dubin as well, is that you write the way you speak. In other words, you put as much as possible of yourself into your marketing at every opportunity you can get. Why? People should get a feel that they know you before they ever meet you and have direct contact with you, and your marketing can make that happen. So that means you achieve a level of familiarity that makes closing of a sale so much easier. This is the reason why I make sales internationally literally effortlessly, and it's not bragging. I have evidence to back up my claims. I made sales to people. Okay, I think I have to buy this software, and he said, okay, so what do I do? I said, you go and pay. You send Western Union, I see the Western Union, I confirm it. There's nothing like give me free. Now what I'm saying is, he experienced me on YouTube, heard me narrating how to use my software, came back to me, asked me questions, requested to speak with me. I said, call me. That kind of thing. What I'm trying to say in essence to you is, surely in voice and videos. I didn't have to. I could have just put written stuff and put some background music. but I put your voice into it because I want them to understand this is the person I'm going to encounter. So that is how you speak. So the thing is, then when they call you up to speak with you, when they begin to relate with you, they know this is you. And if you don't know, you sound convincing. For your information, multiplay our voice note ye found when be. Now, I'm not saying Nigerians because Lomani has clients, but I guarantee that if you can convince a Nigerian to send you money, you can convince anybody in any part of the world to send you money. Don't you agree with me, my brother? If you can sell to Nigerians, you can sell to any human beings on this planet. Because Nigerians are the most skeptical. So they suspect everything, even their own shadow. So to only convince one corner and color well on internet, internet. The minute you can win them over, even to subscribe to your newsletter, that means that material you're using for that marketing is going to be very useful in recruiting potential buyers. So that's basically what I took time to elaborate on it like this because I want you to understand. The more you are yourself, the more this system works for you. This system is designed to work with individuals. You cannot take the system and duplicate it for somebody else. What I do for you, I'm going to have to go through the whole process I went with you for somebody else to craft something that is unique to the person for him to sell. That's it. That's why you cannot take one person's own hand, superimpose on another person's own hand, and use it to create for somebody else. We have to develop it for each person. So I assure you, it's okay. Now, feel free. Get anybody else to listen to you. But remember what I told you the other time, some of my voice notes. I said, if you're going to get anybody to give you feedback on whether or not your marketing material or marketing content is okay, make sure that person fits your target audience profile. Your wife, that's okay. She, at least to a great extent, she's going to be able to hopefully look through your eyes, as it were. But remember, you need somebody to only the solution to look at your message. It's not your colleague in industry. You need somebody who is searching for your solution as a person that needs your services. Because the thing will be answering to his or her need. If you can find people like that, perfect. Let them listen to it. Let them watch it. Those are the people. But I assure you, the more it sounds like you, the better. Maybe you are feeling that, okay, you are not very articulate, you are speaking, it doesn't really matter much. But if you want, listen, all you have to do is go ahead and sit down in your quiet room, take your phone and record another voice note. Just record it. So maybe you even prepare the text for what you're going to say and read it out into the recorder. Just read it out smoothly if you want, and then I'll put it, I'll superimpose it on the video. I only took that one because that's what you sent to me. You can effectively record a proper presentation of you just reading the whole thing, or you recite it from memory. You just decide, or you just flow, just speak. The way you imagine a journalist interviewing you, you understand, and you just responding using the talking points in this particular clip. Oton, you are done. So really understand, you've got to become comfortable with being yourself in terms of the audios and videos. People want to know who you are. That's how you win people over. The more you connect as a person, the more you make yourself like a real person in your marketing, the more people are going to connect with you emotionally. So understand this. Only you are personalized, and you have to sound like your natural self. The more you are like your natural self, the better it is in terms of marketing effectiveness. We'll get it. All right. Later.